The Mary Robinson Foundation Climate Justice brings together human rights, particularly economic and social rights to food and safe water, health and education, and the impacts of climate, and acknowledges that there is a huge justice element because many of those most affected, the poorest countries, the poorest communities, have not been responsible or benefited from fossil fuel development, and yet they are bearing the brunt of it. I've just come back from Malawi, and the way in which that country's food security and production is being undermined is really frightening because it's also a country with a very, very rapid population increase. So we were trying to address both issues. Ireland has, I think, had a very good track record on addressing hunger, the Task Force on Hunger, the role of organisations like Concern, Irish Aid, Tom Arnold, who's on the board of my foundation, I'm glad to say, but also his own expertise. And he and I are on the Scale Up Nutrition movement globally, on the lead group. But I think the reason for it is we still have that sense of empathy because we inherited a country that suffered from terrible famine. And I was President of Ireland when we commemorated the 150th anniversary, and I'll never forget how deeply this was integrated into education, into our whole sense of ourselves. And I think every family has memories and history of it. I'm very happy to see it, and very happy to see the Institute for Food and Health here in UCD, giving that leadership and bringing together experts from different parts of the world. My foundation is linked through the Alliance for Innovation with both Trinity and UCD, and so we kind of look to the universities to be able to provide forums like this, and I hope Ireland continues to give this leadership, not just during the 6 months of the presidency, but into the future, because the situation is getting more urgent and more serious, and we need a climate justice approach. I think the future immediately in Ireland is difficult, and we're losing a number of our young talent, at least temporarily. They remain in touch and they want to be connected and they want to come back when the situation is better. But it's all the more reason, I think, to remember the neighbourliness and the spirit of Mehel in hard times in towns and villages around Ireland and in communities. We need to look after those who are really feeling that times are extremely hard and they're over-mortgaged and they don't see tomorrow. And there are quite a lot of families in that situation. But I am proud of what Ireland does, both here at home, but also Irish Aid and Irish bodies like Trócaire, Concern, Goal, Oxfam Ireland in different countries. I mean, it's partly because we empathise, we engage personally, and I think ordinary people in Ireland engage personally on this issue, and that makes me very proud.